First of all, thank you very much for giving Barbara and me the opportunity to serve you in the United States Senate. President Trump and I were proud to deliver for the hardworking people of Iowa and the United States, people just like you, policies that make a difference in the United States of America to continue America first. I think what's so important is the fact that we had a president that ran on certain promises, and he tried to deliver on those promises, and the fact he did deliver on most of those promises. President Trump ran on a platform of making sure that we had strict, constructive, conservative justices on the Supreme Court, and there's 3 of them that are there, and I was happy to chair the committee to get them there. A 6-3 majority there is very, very important to save the Constitution and save the country. President Trump ran on a platform of tax cuts, and he delivered the biggest tax cut in the history of the country. President Trump ran on a platform of criminal justice reform, and he signed a criminal justice reform that I sponsored. President Trump ran on a platform of securing the borders, and the borders were secured. President Trump ran on a platform that he was going to help agriculture by promoting ethanol, and he delivered on that platform. President Trump ran on a platform that he was going to eliminate 8 regulations for everyone, and he delivered on that platform. And then in the end, mostly because of what he said he was going to do on regulations, but also what he did on the tax cut, we ended up on January 20th of this year with the best economy that this country has seen in more than 50 years. Now let's look back at what this present administration under a President Biden gas prices are up more than $1. America's been extremely embarrassed, not only to the American people, but to the world, on the handling of the Afghan situation, leaving Americans behind and leaving our Afghan friends behind. President Biden has no border because he stopped building the fence, and he invited people into this country in violation of our law and in violation of his oath to take to defend the Constitution and the laws. And they're being, you can see it every night on television, how those laws are being violated, and it's okay with President Biden. And we're having a run-up in inflation again. And if something isn't done about it, and they're not going to do anything about it because they want to spend another $6 trillion, they don't even listen to their own former Democratic Secretary of Treasury in the Clinton administration, Larry Summers, that wrote in in January, again in April, and again in August, that you can't spend that kind of money without throwing gasoline on the fires of inflation. And that's exactly what they're going to do. But I want you to know that every one of the 50 Republican senators is going to vote against that. And then we have this tax and spending spree. I've already talked about the tax part of it. The president gives us the biggest tax cut in the history of the country. And if this program goes through, President Biden is going to give us the biggest tax increase since 1965 and ruin the economy in the process. So I have two simple questions for you. Two simple questions. Are you better off than you were 10 months ago? And then you got to say, what are we going to do about it? And you've heard all these other people say, we've got to get control of the House and the Senate in the 2022 elections. And that's what I'm about. I would appreciate your support in the next election, and I would also appreciate that you work hard for the whole ticket in Iowa, up and down the ticket. God bless you. Thank you very much.